welcome to Rotten Damians. Today we are discussing the top 5 horror movies releasing in March 2024. Starting at spot number 5 in order of release date, we have Mickey's Mousetrap, set for theatrical release on March 1st. Much like last year's Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey, Mickey Mouse has now entered the public domain, meaning creators can use him as a character without fear of a lawsuit. Hence, this is the first Mickey Mouse horror movie we have ever received. The movie follows Alex on her 21st birthday. She works at an amusement arcade and is stuck on the late shift. So her friends decide to show up to her late shift and celebrate her. But unfortunately, a masked Mickey Mouse killer also decides to show up. I guess it'll be an unforgettable 21st. I enjoyed that they took a more rooted in reality approach by making it a killer wearing a Mickey Mouse costume, rather than creating some elaborate story to have a murderous Mickey Mouse. In spot number 4, we have Imaginary, set for theatrical release on March 8th. The movie follows a woman who returns to her childhood home to find that her imaginary friend was not, in fact, imaginary. He exists and he's mad that she abandoned him. To be honest, the movie seems like the typical Blumhouse paranormal movie, kinda like Boogeyman 2023. However, I will check it out because it has some awesome producers, from the likes of Black Phone, Megan, and Invisible Man. In spot number 3, we have Immaculate, set for release on March 20th. The movie stars Sydney Sweeney, who auditioned for a role back in 2014, but the movie was cancelled, so a few years later she was brought on board as a producer, where she hired a writer, director, and found financing for the film, bringing it to fruition. Unfortunately, the movie looks average and generic, so I will probably not be watching it. Immaculate follows an American nun who moves to an Italian convent. At the convent, she undergoes immaculate conception, meaning she got pregnant without the fun. I then assume that she is pregnant with the Antichrist because based on the trailer we see many of the nuns trying to off her, or she joined an evil convent and they want to sacrifice her child. In spot number 2, we have Late Night with the Devil, set for release on March 22nd. Now this is a movie I'll most definitely be checking out. Not only did it win an award for best screenplay, but Stephen King, the horror king, stated that he could not take his eyes off of the movie. Late Night with the Devil follows a television broadcast in 1977 that accidentally unleashes a demon into all of the viewers' living rooms. The trailer and synopsis are incredibly vague, so we do not know much about the movie. However, I do think that it's going to be fantastic. In spot number 1, we have Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, set for theatrical release on March 22nd. To be honest, I'm least excited for this movie. I'm not too fond of it when film studios revive classic movies. I do not think there should have been another Ghostbusters after the original 2. It saturates the franchise and only leads to disappointment. I mean, look at the recent Star Wars movies. Nothing will compare to the original trilogy. But perhaps I'm wrong, because Ghostbusters Frozen Empire brings back the original cast like Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, and Ernie Hudson. I know Harold Ramis would have been there too, may he rest in peace. Anyway, the movie follows the original Ghostbusters team up with new Ghostbusters in an attempt to save the world from a second ice age. Those are my top 5 horror movies releasing in March 2024. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and for me to reach my goals. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.